Hi, my name is Miss Carandola and I'm a music teacher. Today I'm going to teach you how to safely assemble and disassemble your instrument for a band. Today we are going to learn how to assemble and disassemble the saxophone. The first thing you're going to do is to make sure you're opening your instrument on a flat surface like the floor. You never want to open your instrument on your lap or any unstable surface that could result in your instrument falling. When you open your case, you want to make sure that the Yamaha label is facing up and that you can see it on top of the case. If you cannot see this label, that means your instrument is upside down and you risk your instrument falling out of the case. You want to make sure the latches of the case are facing up, and you open it and you will see the instrument. With the saxophone, the first step is always the neck strap. You need to open it, put it over your head, so that when it's on you, this piece, the hook, is dangling. You are to then take the saxophone out. Some of them have the protective piece. You're just going to pull that out, put it back in the case, and attach your neck strap to the hook on the horn. Now, even though the instrument is on the neck strap, you never want to let it dangle or hang by itself. The instrument still could potentially fall on the floor. It's very important that you make sure that your neck strap is adjusted to the proper length so that your saxophone sits at the correct height on you. Once you have done that, you are going to take the neck of the saxophone and you are going to loosen the screw here so that the neck can fit. You're going to put it in and make sure that the neck of the instrument is facing up. You might need to loosen the screw just to make sure so that it can fit in there. Once you're able to safely get the saxophone neck into the instrument, you want to make sure that it is facing you, that this part with the cork is facing your face. You're then going to come back and tighten the screw to secure that the neck does not move around or fall out. You want to turn it until it no longer turns. That means you have secured the mouthpiece. That means you have secured the neck of the instrument. The next step is to take out your mouthpiece. Now, this is a very delicate part of the instrument. You want to make sure that you do not drop the mouthpiece because the plastic can crack. You are going to remove the ligature and prepare your reed. Your reed should always be kept in the packaging because it is very delicate and it can crack. You're going to take it out having pre-soak this. Once it is ready, you are going to place this on your mouthpiece, making sure that the reed lines up with the very, very top of the mouthpiece and that the back, so that one isn't like this or like this. You want it to be perfectly lined up. When they're perfectly lined up and you don't see one in front of the other, like so, like this is perfectly lined up, you are then going to take your instrument ligature. And if you look, there is a smaller side and a bigger side. You want the bigger side to go towards the bottom of the mouthpiece. Make sure when you put on your ligature that you are placing it carefully so that you do not crack your reed. You want the ligature placement to be below the U of the reed. When you flip it over, the ligature should be perfectly centered around the label of the mouthpiece. Once you're sure it's in a good spot, you are going to tighten as much as you can both of these on the ligature, as tight as you can make it, both of them. And when you're ready and you feel that they are secure, you're going to take the cork and place your mouthpiece on, making sure to turn and rotate as you push down. You should end up with a mouthpiece looking like this, and you want to make sure that the plastic is facing up. The reed should be facing down on your instrument. It should look like this, with the mouthpiece looking at you with the reed on the bottom side. To disassemble your instrument, you are going to do the same steps except backwards. You can turn your mouthpiece to get it off of your instrument. Make sure that you do not just take your mouthpiece like this with the reed on it and just put the cap on and throw this in your case. You never want to put your mouthpiece away with the reed still on it. That's why you're keeping the plastic reed case, so that once you're done playing, you loosen. You take your reed off, you slide up. You can put the case on this and put this away, but you want to take your reed and place it back in the plastic case, making sure that you're placing it the correct way with the flat side facing up. If you place it in the wrong way, it could potentially get stuck in there. And you also want to make sure that you're not pushing it up too far in there, just so you could always grab it. This you're going to place into the storage part of your case to keep it safe in there. Now that your mouthpiece is disassembled, we are going to disassemble our instrument. While you're doing this, your instrument should still be connected to its neck strap. It should never come off the neck strap. You're going to unscrew until it's loose enough that it can just twist and come out like so. Place that back in its case. Then you are going to finally remove the neck strap, making sure you have two hands on your instrument, putting your safety cap back in, dropping that in, and then remembering to take off your neck strap. Many times saxophone players forget that they're wearing their neck strap, and then it doesn't go back in their case. You cannot play your instrument without the neck strap. The saxophone is too heavy to be supported without a neck strap. It is crucial that you keep your saxophone with your neck strap at all times. When everything is back in the case, you may close it, secure your latches, and you're good to go.